Good morning, guys. It is Saturday and it is a super exciting day. It snowed pretty much most of the evening and well into the night, so that should have covered up a lot of the trail, and it's nice powder. You can see it all on the machines here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video from yesterday. It was a ton of fun, and we're gonna do it all again today. So let's take a quick look at the machines we got so far, and then there's a few more park down at the other side of the park, and I'm just gonna get the camera gear set up. I'm gonna blow some of the snow off and get everything geared up and ready to go. I'm pretty sure the guys will start getting up soon. It was pretty late night, and I went to bed around like 1:30, and then some of the other guys still stayed up a little longer than that, so I'm sure they're still snoozing. But we got all day. It should be a really good time. It's really icy out there. It's not going to be too cold. Pretty mild out now. Like, it's cold, but it's not unpleasant if you're geared up. Anyway, stay tuned, guys. It's going to be a wicked time. There's going to be tons of wheel spin, tons of RPM, tons of engine noise, and bouncing back and forth, and adrenaline. These snow rides always make for a really good and entertaining time with tons of wicked video action. Ready for another day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
I'm ready to go.
Four-seaters ready to test that skid plate again?
And that front diff, see if she can hold up.
Yeah, she's making some fun noises yesterday.
Yeah, but she's still working.
She's still working.
K&M might have to give me another diff for this thing, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Hey, if they're giving it, you take it.
Exactly. In this case, I will.
Yeah, in this case, you can't complain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could think of way worse problems to have. You guys got to see this two-seater Expedition and how it looks this morning. Because, yeah, they came out and they were ready to go, and they're done. We got Rock's OG Maverick. Then we got a newer Maverick, four-seater. Hi. The battle wagon. Hey, you like this weather? We got Shane's ride. We got Crush here. Kill Sexy, Rhino Off-Road. And the Expedition. Wait a second, what's going on here? I had to tow this thing from the complete other side of the park yesterday, all the way back here.
Good workout for the RZR. Absolutely. It's done this many times. At least the belt's already warmed up.
Legit like towing an anchor, a really heavy anchor. It's got, we lost the tire completely on the way, and it's got 3 broken beads, 1 good tire. Pulling this thing was a workout. I'm lucky it was warm. If it was a hot summer day, I would have overheated. We really helped him break this. Look at that, 1 wheel fell off. This one's still good. What a piece of crap, Polaris. Junk. You can't even keep the tires on it. They're just falling off. I don't even know. Like, this guy didn't even do anything. Look at that one fell off. I don't even know what's going on with this one. There's even no tire. So that's the aftermath. Wonder what today will bring. Talon, ready for some more abuse. So I'm just gonna go to the trailer, grab some supplies, and we'll get caught up with you guys once everyone's ready to roll. All right, let's see if we can cold start this thing, see what it sounds like. The Battle Wagon is looking frigid, but we'll let her warm up. She'll be good. Got a lot of battles left in her.
Should I give myself a bit of a buffer zone to get a buffer? Yeah, another ride. Yeah.
Ready to ride?
Am I ready to ride?
Did you even get a chance to go to bed last night?
I know what it feels like because I laid on it.
You went to bed at what, 4:30 you said?
It was about 4:30, 5 o'clock-ish by the time I got back here. So about 5:30 after.
Well, that makes me feel well rested.
I think I look okay.
You look okay.
My makeup looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, just like it always does. You got your shorts on?
Shorts on, yep.
Yeah.
Shorts, but not hoodie at the moment.
It must be a nice warm day. Shorts on, t-shirt, undone jacket.
Yeah.
That's how we roll. ready to roll so we can get them destroyed. You got to detail your machine before you wreck it, right? It's got to look good when you're breaking it.
After 2 on its side, does it really make any difference after that?
So I guess I went in after the second night ride. I really wanted to go out, but I knew it was a bad idea because I had to do my cameras, charge my batteries. And then this guy goes out and rolls it. Rock goes out and rolls it again.
Rock did it like not even 3 minutes out on the trail.
That's what I get for not going.
You should have went.
So I have like this permanent state of FOMO because every time I don't go somewhere, I got this fear of missing out. Because all you guys do all the dumb when I'm
We
not
tried
around.
to tell you, you need to come back out. Don't go in yet.
Well, I think there's going to be no shortage of sendiness today.
No shortage
Especially this nice snow.
Stupidity.
Yeah. Stupidity, come on. That's subjective.
Making logical
That's
choices.
subjective. In our opinion, it's not stupid, okay? Enough standing around, time to hit the trails because that's why we're here. We got a good full day of riding ahead. We covered a lot of ground on this trip with a ton of beautiful scenery. With the fresh snow, the powder on the trees and on the trail, it's really stunning out there. I hope you guys enjoy all the scenery in this winter wonderland and the good times ahead. I'll do my best to guide you along and keep you entertained throughout the video. So hang on and enjoy the ride. If you missed the previous video, then you might not be aware that Ken from Rhino Off-Road in front of me in the KRX has a Craftworks supercharger installed on that beast. Stay tuned to the end of the video because he lets me and Rock take a rip in it. And let's just say it was an interesting experience. You can subscribe to Ken's channel, Rhino Off-Road, on YouTube. We'll have a good mix of machines out on the trails today, and the variety always makes things more interesting. A variety of machines, a variety of tires. We'll see how they all stack up, how they perform, where they struggle, and where they excel. Also, keep in mind, I'm the only guy out here today with studded tires, so it'll be fun to see how the studded setup compares against the non-studded tires. I'm still in two-wheel drive. This is crazy. I grip studs, guys. I'd say if you're gonna get some studs for your tires, realistically, you probably need, I'd say if you can do 600, that's really good, but 400, 100 per tire, well spaced out, should probably get you going pretty good. You don't need 12 to 1400 studs like I've got. It's ridiculous, it's overkill. I'm just proving a point. I'm just having some fun with it. Not expecting you to go spend $1,000 on studs, but if you do have that budget, you ride on the snow a lot or the ice, and you do have to get places, or there's a real good use for them, remember, you'll get many years out of them. Especially if you take care of them, unlike me. Oh, there's a bunch of deer in the forest there. Did you see them? To the right, top right. It's really nice back here after it snowed. Makes the most sense at the time or sounds the best. Audio is the hardest part of making these videos, believe it or not. Getting good, crisp, real, natural sounding audio can be very difficult in these conditions, especially when you're moving at speed with wind noise. It gets really complicated. Right now.
winter Wonderland, guys. Absolutely awesome. I'm showing off here with my studs. Shane's showing off with 37s. We're just a bunch of egotistical jerks, you know? Compensate. It's really interesting to see though how, although I'm running a 32-inch tire with studs, he's running 37s on a newer machine, better suspension, wider, bigger. They can't compete with the grip that the studs provide. And you guys will see that throughout the day. I'm going to make stuff that they can't even, you know, they might have to try 10 times or not even have a chance, and I'm going to make it look easy. I can stop on the hills, I can yeah, it's insane. It just feels wrong when you're doing it. You get so much confidence, it really makes you cocky. Suspension's feeling absolutely stunning. The suspension, like, oh man, it's a pleasure to drive this thing right now. Big shout out to my friend Steve at D3 Off-Road. You need your shocks too, in Canada, or even in the US, you can send them over, but look them up, knows his stuff. Running a 32-inch Custom Megabytes, 4 PSI in the front tires, 5 PSI in the rear tires, 400 I-grip studs per tire. Or not 400, sorry, 300. 300 I-grip studs per tire, approximately. Behind me, and we're gonna keep on cruising. Do you guys like winter riding? Do you get to winter ride where you are? I think the most scenic time of year is winter to ride. There's just this adventurous feeling about it. Everything looks so different, and they can change so much. It makes you don't need as much room. Obstacles that in the summertime are not even basically obstacles turn into challenges, and you know, it's just something. It comes, it goes. You never know what you're gonna get. Yeah, every season is different, so it's really interesting. That's a really fun time of year to ride. You get the chance to even go out once or twice on a good winter ride. I really do suggest doing it.
I'll follow you.
Keep following some deer though.
I seen them, yeah.
Alright, Go first. I'll be right on your ass. I'll stop you if you're sliding down.
We are quite limited as to where we can ride in the winter. All the public trails are closed from, I believe, November 31st until May 1st because they're multi-use and they become snowmobile trails in the winter time, so you're only allowed on them in a snowmobile. Even if you had tracks on your ATV or side-by-side, you can't go on them. There are some trails that are set up and groomed for winter ATV and side-by-side riding, hosted by a local club not too far from here called Lake of Bays, but this year they've mandated that you need tracks on your ATV or side-by-side to ride them, so we can't go there, which is a big bummer because we were hoping to go there because in the past they have allowed wheeled vehicles on some of the trail. If we wanted to travel a little bit further, we could wander into Quebec, which is the province next door to Ontario where we are here, and supposedly they have some really nice winter riding groomed trails that you can ride tracked or wheeled vehicles on, and we're hoping to get out there in the future and do some exploring out that way. With that being said, we will just be riding the trails at Minden Off-Road Park, and you know, if you come out here for a weekend in the wintertime, there's a ton of terrain to explore and lots of fun to be had, so you won't be disappointed. As I've said many times in the past though, when you add snow to the mix, then trails that are easy in the spring or summertime can become very difficult or almost unpassable
in the winter. And here we are creeping up to a cool rock ledge that some of you guys might recognize from our summer content, or if you've been here, you may have tried it or seen it before. And in these conditions, it's pretty sketchy. So let's see how we do. Oh my God, is this it? Should we try it? Or later, or now? Okay. We're gonna try this vertical wall. I did this in the summer con. Should be able to do it now.
All right, Julian. Julian's about to go
up this.
Should be able to do this.
That's a good angle. This is an actual challenge for those tires.
Oh wow, it's steep up here.
Yeah.
A little bit different, ain't it? Yeah. No doubt.
The lengths Julian goes to get these shots for you guys.
Until it's not. I think Julian's gonna fly. All right, let's give her hell. I'm feeling confident. Yeah. I might not make it, which will end up in a bad scenario. But
Guess we're gonna find out.
I don't know. I don't think it's that bad.
I think it'd be good.
I think we'll be good.
You could do it. Well, we got Julian Knievel here.
Julian Knievel.
Ready for the big jump?
Oh yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All this prep work for a 3-second climb.
I know.
It's all about the foreplay, man.
What?
It's all about the foreplay.
Should I put my harnesses on for this one?
I would.
Okay.
I would.
Wow.
You got enough pucker factor coming.
It's up to you though, but I would.
I see their hopes are high for success. I just gotta roll it and see what it feels like. Okay. Okay. One shot, one kill.
All you get.
Woo! It's really slippery.
Not a problem. We all knew he was gonna make it.
I knew he was going to make it. I didn't have any questions in my mind.
Yeah, we all knew he was gonna make it.
The second he put his tires up there, he knew he was going.
It's kind of something though when he says it's slippery though,
Yeah.
especially when he's got studs,
Yeah,
right?
but that's special effects.
Oh, what? I gotta go back down?
You might as well.
Yeah. In reverse.
That might be
Considering when he went up it
interesting.
back in the summer, he was bragging about how much grip it had.
Well, yeah, that's summertime too, right?
The road's blocked.
Which stomp though, left or right?
Oh, go on.
Oh my god.
That's something else, man.
Come on now.
That's great.
That's right there.
Come on. Now we know why he made it. No
Wow.
joking.
That is ridiculous.
It was
skill.
slippery though. I felt it.
Oh, yeah.
It started losing grip.
That's insane.
I'm sure that took some life out of the studs.
I'm sure you took some life out of that rock.
I gave you some grip. Look at it. I marked my territory forever now.
But now you gotta go back up to your camera.
Do you know that that's gonna give more grip in the summer too?
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's all about community. I always say that, you know? I'm just helping out, doing my part. Now you do your part, come out here with us and do some stupid stuff. Should I try it one more time?
Yeah, you gotta get your camera too.
I do, yeah. No one else should do that.
No.
Yeah. I might not make it this time. We'll see. This will be the true test. Do studs help on rock? Watch out or I'll tenderize your toes.
You can hear it hit when it grabs that rock, eh?
Oh yeah. I hit her with a bit more speed this time. It's like a roller coaster.
You can hear it grab that rock.
The second it dug into that rock, all you could hear
Yeah.
on away.
It's eating it.
did. He had a little bit of air there.
Someone's gonna see this now and be like, oh, they made it up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of carnage following this
Today.
from
I
other
hit
people.
that one with a lot more momentum.
Yeah,
got air.
You had tires in the air.
Did the front lift
Yeah.
of it?
Oh yeah. You had a good 6
There's
inches
a
under that
weird
right
little
side.
bump here.
Yeah, you are tearing the out of that face.
Good.
That's awesome.
Okay, Scott, you're next.
Not a chance.
I think the Honda can make it.
Back onto its side again. Yeah, probably today. I'm not really looking forward to it.
Look at that beautiful machine.
Know that feeling.
Not as good, but still impressive. That? Not as good, but still impressive.
Yeah. Wild. It's wild.
Here you see a variety of the iGrip screw studs installed in the tire. Keep in mind these stay in very, very well with regular use. I have been abusing them. They are not intended to be spun up on rock with 200 plus horsepower. That's why you see all this damage and wear on them. You probably saw a few missing in the tire as well. They do not pull out when you use them as intended. They definitely do take some damage.
Shit a day of my life.
There's a few different kinds of studs in here. There's the shoulder one on top and the non-shoulder on the bottom. I would recommend the top one for sure. They are a little bit more expensive, but I would say it's worth it. In case you're wondering how well these studs hook up, look at what they just did to that rock. That's me going up and down it twice. I've just created more grip for the summertime. Carbide is basically one hardness scale under diamond. So there's not much out here in the natural world that's harder than it. Meaning that the carbide itself won't wear down easily. It will wear down, obviously, but it'll wear down a lot more rock first. So it really just chews through anything. It actually has a grip on rock. It's crazy. Look at that carnage. Carbide is one hardness scale below diamond, so there's nothing you'll run into out here these can't chew through.
I'm moving, I'm moving.
Yeah, I think that's safest.
What are you talking about? Stay there. You're his stopping post.
Yeah, exactly. You're the stopping block, Julian.
What? I'm the stopping block?
Meep, meep.
Can I park here? You'll make it to the bottom, I'm sure of it.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed you'll make it to the bottom.
Are you sure?
$100 you'll make it to the bottom.
Just put it in neutral and let it go.
Gravity's our friend when it comes to this.
Especially this stuff.
I'm gonna try to stop.
Stand up here.
You go in there.
I bet you I won't be able to stop.
Bet you won't.
That was alright.
Not a chance.
Oh, nice. You modified your bead lock ring.
Nice.
I saw you hit hard. I wanted to see if it was tires or grip.
Let's do a little scenic drive and then maybe we'll end up at Gabrielle to finish it off.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll take a different way back that way.
Back on the trail. Back on the trail. Woo! What?
Find somewhere to turn around because we're going back, right?
I don't know.
To Gabrielle?
Can we go this way and turn around? break through. A lot of the trail sections in today's ride will be a little slower paced like this in Scenic, but just take a look around. When I say this is a winter wonderland, you can tell I'm not exaggerating. It's amazing out here, and if you've never really done much winter riding, then try to put yourself in our machine, looking around in the forest here with all the powder and the snow and the scenery. It's just an amazing experience, and you could ride these trails back and forth all day and not get bored out here. No matter how many times you've ridden a trail during the spring, summer, or fall, once the snow hits, it's a completely different world. It's like you're on another planet. If you winter ride, what are some of the most scenic and most fun places you've been? I'd love to hear your opinions because in the future we would like to explore more areas. Leave a comment with your experiences. Going first sucks, I guess.
I'm clearing off the trees. There's no avoiding it.
I know. I was even getting some. You were hitting it. It was all of it was just coming into my cabin. We're doubling back a bit now because Chris in the 4-seater Maverick Sport needs to head home. He had some things pop up, so he's got to leave early. And we want to hit Gabrielle with him so he gets a little fix before he goes. Gabrielle is just a little rock ledge off the main trail that we've hit many times in the past. You guys will probably be familiar with it if you've seen the past videos or if you've been here, but it's a ton of fun when it's all iced up and snowy. So we'll do a little bit more scenic cruising on the forest trails here before we have some fun on the rocks. Even with the studs and the tires, it's still pretty slick in a lot of places and the RZR struggles, so don't think just because you're studded up means you can go anywhere you want. this. I had to. Woo! Good little rush. Even when you're sure you're gonna make it, probably, it's still a good rush, that one. I definitely lost a few studs doing that climb. That was overly abusive. As I was mentioning earlier, if you run these studs properly as directed on ice and snow and regular trail conditions, and you don't go crazy doing donuts and ripping them up rocks with wheel spin, they are not going to come out. Over the first 2 seasons when I used these more as directed, I only lost maybe a dozen studs, which is pretty impressive. Man, suspension feels freaking awesome. I'm just like, it's like hypnotizing. I'm just chilling, cruising, looking out the window, the scenery, the nice snow, the awesome machines, all the cool people here. It's awesome. You just kind of get into a trance here, and that's exactly what the throttle therapy is, right? It's that, those moments where you just lose track of everything and you're just completely in the zone focused on what you're doing. Those are the best moments, and they come in waves. You know, you'll get that 15-20 minute grip on a trail and you're like, damn, that was just so good. And that's what you're after here. What I'm doing here today is incredibly abusive, so don't think that this speaks negatively on iGrip. Actually, it speaks very highly, because I probably should have lost more studs than I have. I mean, I'll probably lose a few hundred throughout the day here, but as I mentioned, you know, seeing what I'm doing here is multiple seasons of wear in the matter of a few minutes. You saw some of the wear on the studs themselves. That's only from the fact that I'm spinning them up on rock, but look at what they did to the rock. So, I mean, I think the studs are still ahead. Oh no. Guy with the expedition, right?
Yeah, the expedition. The thing was sitting on 3 jack stands in front of the hotel room.
You can't move!
This is it says, my Talon can go anywhere and never get stuck.
Oh, what's this?
I'm doing a high center check to see if they'll drop far enough.
Oh,
and I want to do a winch test.
Oh, I see. Oh, you got a bit of rub on the inner fender there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's polished now.
That's the way Super ATV designed them. So
Oh, it scrubs the mud off the tire to give more grip.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. But I'm just doing a suspension test to see if they
see how
drop
much
far
down
enough.
travel you got?
Yeah.
Well, that's all of it.
I know, I found it.
Yeah.
Now I gotta winch my butt off here.
Hey, it doesn't look like you can move.
Well, you can, just with a little bit of extra cable power.
I'll push from here.
I'll push for
Bluetooth push.
Well, how'd the high center check go?
Well, the suspension drops all the way until it doesn't.
Hey, don't spill my...
Yeah, that's not working.
No way.
You're on there good.
Put in an R for racing.
Just hook me to the tree, please.
Whoa!
Careful! I caught myself with my other leg.
That actually worked out pretty gracefully. What a beauty day. Beauty day. Met some more people on the trail. Look at these things. Dirty XMR's unit.
Off a John Deere tractor.
Sweet. What's that?
They come off a John Deere tractor.
Yeah, no doubt. They look like a tractor tire.
ATV deal.
Moto
They come
Havocs.
Green tractor.
They're almost real size tires.
They're the same as
Heading back to Gabrielle. Oh, a Sherp. Cool. Looks like he broke through the ice.
Little slippery,
Yeah, there's not as much rock showing.
but there's plenty of grip lines there from somebody on studs. It's gonna be tough. You're gonna have a fun time warming them up today.
This rock over here.
Yeah, that's what was getting Ken yesterday. We got it. See you in a bit.
I want some food, I'm hungry.
Get out of here. There's no way you're ripping up that hill that fast in the summer.
No.
I don't think I gotta worry about standing here. I thought if I'd say that, you'd make it right up. It's tough in the four-seater. It's a little bit different. Wheels land in different spots here. Woo! Till they hit the ice.
You think I can bump it or?
I'd say unlikely. You could try it. I don't know. Maybe.
Probably just gonna pull me to the right, eh?
It might. It could pull you to the left too. It depends. If you turn to the left, it might pull you into here.
Back to trying to climb.
I love the sounds it makes.
Sounds like a little pig in there. Bump that shit, buddy. Bump it.
This is the Peppa Pig.
Nah. I don't know. You're like.
It's trying to claw.
It really
Yeah,
is.
you can
That's
hear
the
the
thing.
rubber. Just one more, just one more.
That felt so close. He wants one more.
It's just gonna struggle getting up this. Yeah.
Well, there's a bypass.
In an our typical bypass fashion, it's not much easier.
That's true.
Oh, hello there. Mark Freeman 408. Will he brake on this hill? Oh yeah, no problem. Just carving up the hill. Oh dear.
You want to get more to the right.
Get him to Sherp do it. Look who it is.
Yeah,
How are
Mark
you?
Freeman.
Hey, I like your setup there. That's pretty neat, pretty nifty.
Thanks, dude.
Is he going again?
Is he going to try it?
I don't know. Here, I'll give that to you.
Did he make it up here already?
No. Man, those studs on yours?
It's cheating, man.
It doesn't even look like you have them though. Are they just
No.
tiny? Are they the
They're
drill-in
small.
ones?
They're this eye grip, the carbides.
Oh,
They
okay.
screw in. Yeah, they
Nice.
work really good.
I just bolted out my tires. I'm just waiting for tubes to show up, and then we're gonna hit the
Tubes
lake
for what?
on the Maverick.
The studs?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need tubes for those.
No, yeah.
But you
thought
want
about doing those, but I did it the cheaper end. The old TV Mart special.
Oh yeah? Screws all the way through?
Yeah.
Oh, you bolted them.
Yeah.
They'll be tough.
Everyone said I was dumb for doing it on the internet. I'm like, man,
That's-
I've done it for 3 years. They work fantastic.
Dude, that alone is a good reason to do it.
Yeah. It cost me $20 last time I did it.
Yeah, the eye grip ones are expensive.
Yeah, they're a lot more, right? Rolling through it sideways there.
Yeah, he does. I don't think he has the wheelbase for it, maybe.
The Sherp's going next, right?
Go forward a bit. You're on your lower AR.
I wonder if it could heat up something like this.
I don't know if it has the connect. I don't know if the width. It's pretty freaking wide.
Look, it's got like an AC unit on the roof.
The only other way is to come straight on. The only reason why I don't like that line is you smack right into
Yeah, it hits you hard. A little bit more.
You had that line there.
It doesn't have beadlocks either. Does he?
If he had studs,
Oh,
he'd make it up
yeah.
top.
So close. Determination. That thing's plated in the Yukon?
I was looking at that. I'm like, where's that plate from?
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Is he gonna try it?
It might.
Whatever. No, it's not. Let some of that air out.
Very down a bit.
Air it down.
It ain't getting up there, man.
No.
It's too steep. You'd be getting a video of the Sherp flipping.
Hey man, if that's what you want to do, that's what I'll film. How's that thing feel in here? Out here? I've never been in one.
Bouncy.
Yeah?
Yeah, here's the ones I did. I just put bolts right through.
Do they hold up?
Dude, they're amazing. As
Yeah.
long as you just stay on the ice. I wouldn't.
Yeah, you can't. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not
Like-
destroying those like you're not supposed
Yeah,
to do.
exactly.
If you just followed the rules and stayed on the ice with them, you get like
Oh, you'd be
years
fine,
and years
yeah.
out of them. Yeah.
But my buddy's got an Argo with a plow, so he just built me a racetrack, and it is so much fun.
That's sweet. I'll see you later, probably.
Oh,
before
yeah.
we go. That smells good. Do it again. Is that what you planned?
Yeah.
Sometimes you steer one way and the snow's got a mind of its own and it just takes you where it wants. Especially with these rocks and stuff. Wish we had some smell-o-vision going on here. It's nice smell of rubber in the morning. Oh, wow! It just didn't want to bite. Come on, man, the razor made it look easy. Both of them. Coming this way, okay.
Is there a cliff over here? There's a cliff right here, yeah. We want to winch it.
We're not there yet.
A little bit, yeah. You can keep going back. Rolling, so your ass will pull. Yeah. How's my ass here? Am I going to fall over?
Actually, you're in a decent spot there. It'll probably just pull you like this, and you'll go back down. I think it's just gonna pull, I think you'll just basically end up like you would have if you hit it that way. I don't think you're gonna roll over unless you lay into it like super hard.
Yeah, you can just crawl it.
Just crawl it, see what the machine does.
There you go. That's what you want. Keep going.
Those tires sound so cool trying to chomp on that. It was so nice and pristine and white here, and then we showed up wrecking the place.
It was an artistic expression.
Yeah, hey.
It's an artistic expression.
No one can judge you for that.
Oh, in reverse? Cool.
You doing it in reverse?
On that hole again.
Thought you were gonna hit it in reverse.
Never mind.
This thing is sweet, man.
I don't think we'll be hitting the hill though.
I don't think so, no.
Oh, she'd flip. The wheelbase, hey? That's where you guys beat me.
I think there's a few places you've got us beat too, though.
Couple. Try and go where I fell through the ice at the water.
I seen you over there. No thanks, man.
Dude, it's deep.
I know how deep it is, yeah. Is it
do
hard?
it.
Is it tough for it to claw out of the ice?
Yeah.
Because there's no grip at all, right?
Yeah. Kind of grab something there. When you're in a 100-foot deep lake, it's pretty.
Is it
terrifying.
sketchy out there? Yeah.
Oh, I'm with my buddy and we're out there trying to fall through the ice. And when
Does
you
it
do
feel
fall, it takes
stable?
like an hour to get back.
Does it feel stable when it's floating?
Yeah.
Barely, yeah.
It's extremely
Once
stable.
in a while you get a bump.
Because all the weight's near the bottom,
No,
right?
it doesn't feel stable, but it is.
Yeah.
They're all like,
Right.
It feels worse on the inside.
I got to sign up for a ride one of these
yeah,
days.
man.
Yeah.
I'll give you a deal. I'm here till tomorrow.
Cool. All right. See you guys. Have fun.
Yeah, we'll see you out there.
That thing is so cool. I can't justify the money, but if I had like 3,000 acres up north with a helicopter pad and like fly-in access, I'd have a Sherp airdropped.
But you can get a fleet of side-by-sides for that price.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can legitimately afford one of those, you got a lot of money.
That's similar to
Yeah.
like if you're buying a Lamborghini or Ferrari, it's not your first car.
No, that's a toy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in addition to the things I have.
Although there's probably like a 1% of the population that could find a practical use for it. You know, if you're a hunter and you hunt like in the middle of nowhere in the Skag, like I bet it's awesome.
And those were meant for like up north in the Arctic.
Yeah,
for those guys.
yeah.
So, I think
Well,
that's what they're developing.
I guess we should get you back.
Yeah, I probably should get back.
We can see if Rock
Yeah,
is
let's
alive.
double back with him because Scott went to eat. And then now that we're warmed up,
Yeah, and we can let the pup out for a bit.
yeah,
I'll miss
we
all
can
the
send it.
action.
Well, we got more.
Woo!
I think I can make it.
the bike might make it.
Down. No rollovers?
Not yet.
Well,
We're gonna head back to camp. Are you guys going over there?
yeah, we're going to the campground right
Okay,
now.
we'll see you over there.
All right.
Tons of fun with the ATVs. We're just gonna head back to the main campground and motel now. We're gonna regroup, grab a bite to eat, just make sure everything's good with the machines, and we're also gonna talk to some of the other guys like Rock in the KRX, and a few other guys in KRXs showed up in the meantime. We're gonna see if they wanna tag along and join us on the next leg of the adventure. One of the great things about coming to Minden Off-Road Park here, or realistically any good off-road park, no matter where you are, is the fact that you're gonna meet a lot of like-minded people. So even if you come out alone or with a friend or two, you're likely always able to, you know, meet up with some new people, find some new friends, tag along on a ride with someone else, and just have a good time overall. I mean, let's be real, there's no such thing as a bad day on the trails.
I'm assuming there might be some more people here on Saturday, right?
That was fun, ripping back, eh?
I'd love to go do I was at the two-wheel drive high there, just kicking around.
See, I can go so much quicker, I just don't have the confidence in that.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, because you hit those corners and you don't know if it's gonna
Turn or go somewhere.
At least with mine, I know, like, even if it's slipping, it's still hooking up, and if I hit the gas, it'll pull. Yeah, zero confidence. Yeah.
Look at this thing, they're making some progress.
I think we'll be okay.
All I hear is I think we'll be okay. It sure don't look like you're okay. Okay, look at this thing.
Sure.
They say we're making progress. I think we're going backwards here.
All right, we'll see you later.
We got the hovermobile. Oh, is this the tire shop? Are you warming them up?
We're warming them up. We
So-
did them in the tub.
Did you just take them there for them to put them on?
No, we did it in the room.
Oh, okay. I thought
We
you guys.
put them in the tub, cleaned them all up, some Dawn dish soap, and stood the rims in,
Nice.
pried them in a bit. Perfect. And honestly, the tire beads were not bad at all. They're not bad.
They'll probably seal up.
I think they'll be fine,
They
especially
should
when they're
seal
room
like
temperature.
this. They've got a compressor in the garage.
That's where we're heading next.
Yeah, redneck ingenuity. They got a full tire shop in there, man. They got a dunk tank and the. Don't let the owner. Don't tell the owner.
Yeah.
He was standing right here. I'm showing
tires.
twice what we're doing.
He said, just don't let Kate see it.
You're a Polaris guy. What the hell?
But
Look at these. Of those intakes.
I would assume that mostly is to get rid of intake and clutch noise. Also, I believe. Actually, no. It could be that, but it could also be a mix of the fact that they're there is it prevents the water splash from actually making it to the CVT.
That's what I thought.
The first one will have to fill up.
And then it
If you just
keeps
have
going.
like splash and it's just flowing in, it'll have to flow in there, flow in there, flow in there, flow in there. Like if you submerge it,
You're done.
you're done. But you know that puddle splash or that mud that you're sucking in?
Yeah.
I think it stops that.
Yeah, it's about. That was our general consensus.
Okay, I'm gonna go see what the other guys are up to.
Oh, the Kawasaki's are multiplying.
Oh, it's a thing, man.
We are all regrouped with a few extra machines part of the pack now, so let's go hit the trails again and have some more fun. Earlier you might have heard me saying about rocks hiding in the trail off the sides. You never know what's under the snow. Well, I just found one. You probably heard me smack my rim pretty hard off that one, kicking it out. It's that stupid little stuff that'll get you sometimes. You know, you're just trying to have some fun, you little lapse of judgment, and bam!
Is my back tire flat? No? Good.
Don't worry, you got studs.
I smoked the rock, so I was just wondering.
Just now?
Oh yeah, I'm just kicking it out two-wheel drive.
No,
A few of us are gonna go rock some donuts on the frozen swamp here. Rock doesn't really trust the ice, but I mean the Sherp's been out there, so it should be pretty good. We'll just stay away from the spot where it broke through, and then if we stay to the edges, it's pretty grassy in there, so I mean it's like fiber reinforced ice. I mean, what could go wrong? It takes a ton of power and wheel spin to get this thing doing donuts with all the studs.
Yeah, keep her in four.
Busy.
Almost wiped out there.
I have to watch out because you wouldn't want to get touched by those, man.
You almost need to stay just a little wider.
There's so much grip. Like that's foot to the floor. It's really working hard to spin them.
Oh yeah. Get a little wider if you can. All right.
Whoa, I'm dizzy. I know. You guys want to go fishing?
Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm like, he's gonna dig his way through with the studs on there.
Yeah, ice fishing.
Here comes Scott. And he is dizzy and gonna throw up.
It stalled.
And that works too.
It's actually pretty wild how dizzy you can get doing the donuts. You get going pretty good, and then, you know, you don't realize how long you're out there. It reminds me of one of those spinny carnival rides.
Oh man. All right, well, I gotta keep going, but these guys are gonna go have some fun. I think it's gonna be beautiful.
Thank you.
You got
That's
some extra
awesome.
points on that one.
Woo! Yeah. That was
All right.
awesome, man.
We
Good
gotta
to see
get
ya.
out of here. You too. Have fun.
That was fun. See ya.
That's awesome.
That was a good time.
Good.
I think he has a tour in a few minutes. He said someone booked it.
Oh yeah.
He loves it. You can feel the whole ice cream. Oh yeah. I can feel the ice shaking.
All right. Doing the donuts is tons of fun, but it's a lot of power out of the machine. You really gotta give it a lot of throttle. I found him. I found Scott. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Hey.
Really? But I'm glad you're there because I might need you to tie off them.
Is this why you came this way?
Yeah, to help get Heather out.
Why don't you get out of the way and I'll pull him?
What's that?
Why don't you
get out of the way and I'll pull him.
You just want to pull it?
I think it's just gonna be easier.
All right.
I can pull him right out.
Back up and I'll go right in here then.
Okay, so I guess the KRX is stuck going up this hill. So I'm gonna pull it out. It's the easiest way. I just gotta get around him. These recovery situations is really where these suds shine. I've saved us so much time this weekend just pulling people out instead of having to winch. It's really amazing to see the amount of traction you can get in conditions that seemingly should have no traction at all. These are one of those products that you don't need a sales pitch for. You just watch them in action and you know they work. Okay.
I'm out of the way, so you can.
Rock's in the way now, isn't he? Or did he
No,
back
he
out?
went over there. He's
Okay.
on the hill. You can go straight up and out.
Ready?
Ted, you're it. Oops. You know you gotta love this sexy face. Ha ha. I'd show you something else. Ah!
The Battle Wagon made easy work of that recovery. That huge KRX on 35s was not an issue. We got it out of there, no problem. More or less, these machines without the studs just don't have that grip to keep them moving forward. They only need a little bit of help with the momentum. Once they're going, they're usually good. Big shout out to my friend Ian from Afraid Not Ropes. He's the guy who's provided us with the recovery gear we're using in the video here. I've been using his ropes for quite some time. They're all really high quality products, Canadian made. Remember guys, support North American products. The iGrip studs are also made here in Canada. I know it's not always possible to, buy domestic. I mean, I'm guilty of not doing it myself because at the end of the day, it comes down to what you can afford and what's available. But when we have a choice to buy a good product that's locally made, I like to make that choice, especially when the prices are comparable to the offshore stuff. People often ask me if you can wear your fin trail wading gear in the wintertime or in the cold weather, and the simple answer is yeah, you can. And what it comes down to is layering properly. Fin trail makes a ton of different thermal underlayers that you can wear, from stuff that'll keep you cool in the summer to stuff that'll keep you really toasty when it's cold out. So as long as you layer up underneath the wading gear and wear a nice thick heavy duty merino sock like they sell, and if you really want to up it, then you can throw a toe warmer in there and you'll be fine. I mean, as long as you're not in and out of the water and you're not freezing up, generally speaking, as long as it's not too cold, you'll be comfortable out there. Now obviously I'm wearing my winter specific mono suit. It's a snowmobile suit and it has flotation assist. It is incredibly warm. So there's tons of options to suit various budgets and various needs. You guys have been listening to me recommend fin
trail gear for years now, and it's because it is versatile, high quality gear. You get what you pay for. Get very far before we had to stop again and help another stranded machine. So out goes the battle wagon in recovery mode. Seems like that's what it's doing all weekend. So we hooked up to this X3 4-seater and we helped it up this icy hill. You guys know I love pushing the limits of the battle wagon and seeing what it can handle, and what better way to test product than out abusing it in the real world like this. I only recommend products I've tested myself, seen in action, and trust. I'll never tell you something's good if it's not.
Ready?
was a close one, my friend.
I thought I was coming to see you.
This is always a fun obstacle in the winter.
Feel nice.
That means it's right.
I don't think so. I can't feel. I don't see the line. I don't feel it.
You made it up last time.
What's that?
Last time you made it.
I know.
thing sounds evil. Inch rocks and stickies. Not really great snow tires. Not for these conditions. Place to be.
Of course.
You're good at that, I hear.
Yeah, rock and a hard place. Yes. Very, very reckless. Is he winching or pulling?
She's gonna try pulling you first.
That's what friends are for.
That was easy.
Thank you, sir.
This obstacle's way tougher than it seems. I've never been able to make it in the winter, so I'm not even gonna try.
Good rip here. Rock in front of us on the KRX, on 35s, XTR 370s, and behind us we got KRX on 35s, Rock Zilla stickies. I'm in the RZR Turbo 32s, Tusk Megabytes with around 1200 high-grip carbide screw studs.
You'll likely recognize this trail section from earlier this morning where we hit it before, but now that we've got a bit of a different group with us, the guys in the KRX want to hit it again. It's a fun section of trail to rip down, especially in the snow here. There's a bunch of whoops and bumps and sharp turns, so it's a ton of fun. And like I mentioned earlier, you can hit these sections of trail multiple times and it doesn't get boring at all. And as more machines hit it, it slicks up and gets icier and you can hit it a little bit faster. And then Rock in front of us here, he's like a full sender. This guy loves to push the limits, so chasing him around the park is always a ton of fun. Rock's running a GGB exhaust system. It is the KRX Sport Series, so it's quite loud. I'm running the GGB Trail Series on the RZR Turbo, and behind us, Jeff in the KRX is running an aftermarket Assassin's exhaust system, and it's fully open. It does not have the baffle in it. And then the orange RZR Turbo R that Shane drives also has an aftermarket Assassin's exhaust on it, but he's running the plug, the baffle plug, which quiets it down a little bit.
In case you're wondering why these machines look like they're riding so nice, all 3 of these KRXs, including my RZR, are running custom shock tunes from D3 Off-Road, and the 3 KRXs also have custom D3 Off-Road roll cages installed. Struggled trying to get up that ledge on Gabrielle there, so we decide to hit the trail backwards here, which is also a fun way to do it. There's a really big ledge drop coming up here. This is a fun climb you guys have probably seen us do in the past videos, but we're not going to try and climb it today. That's just crazy. The temperatures are also starting to drop, so things are getting a little icier. not. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. If you back up, I'll pull you up. Did you guys hear that rim hit? Driver's side, or passenger side rear. Watch my camera back there. You want me to pull you? Hey! The System 3 XTR 370 tires Rock's running here are an excellent all-around tire, even in conditions like this. But when it's this cold and that rubber compound is below freezing, it basically turns into the consistency of a hockey puck. There's not much grip. Once you spin up on that rock, it glazes over. And I mean, you could hit it 20 times and it's just gonna get harder and harder. Giving it more throttle isn't always a solution. It's just kind of about finding that line where one or two of the tires manage to get a bit of grip and pull you forward so you can get out of that iced over section. Spinning the tires too hard actually often makes things more difficult. He's actually going about it the right way.
What?
I can pull you up. Why don't I try and pull you?
I gotta get over. I know I can get up it, but I'm just on a bad angle.
Yeah, and you can't go back anymore.
No, that's the problem.
You almost had it once or twice and it just... Yeah, I know. It looks like I'm cheating. I'm not trying to show off. That's just the amount of grip you get when you're running studs.
We got 2 more feet. Yeah, hard as you can. Okay, drive forward. Yeah, lock it.
Easy. Whoa.
Back up.
She's not messing around.
Straight back. 4.
Scott's wife is driving.
3. 2. 1. Right there. Okay, forward and descend it.
Scott's wife don't mess around.
Okay, back it up again.
Oh yeah, temperatures drop it too.
Alright, I'll winch your ass out.
You want a tug?
Might as well.
The ladies were killing it out here. They send it harder than the boys. Might because the boys are the one fixing the machines. I'm just messing around.
Hi, bud. You good? More high forward.
I'm going to the left, okay?
Just gonna go to the left at the top.
Easy peasy. Okay. Let's grip. Wonder if they'll make it up the other end here. That'll be interesting. Wow. This way. Oh, Kawasaki's over there. These are the situations where the studs really shine on, you know, stopping on a hill, either going down or up and then starting to get going again. You can just see like there's no grip whatsoever, regardless of what tire you're running, unless there's something that can bite into that ice. It doesn't matter how big your tires are or how much horsepower you've got. What good is horsepower when you can't put it to the ground?
That was determination.
That was determination.
Gonna make it look easy. That's what we do.
Yeah, you don't stop that moonshine. It's over there. Turbo.
I gotta say, it's super cool to see Jeff and his wife Heather both out in their own built machines. She's been killing it in the KRX. I love seeing couples out having fun on the trails, whether they're riding together or riding their own machines. Steve from D3 Off-Road and his wife Mel also have their own machines, and they go out riding together, which is super cool. And I'm hoping that in the future, Ksenia and I can also go out in separate machines and have some fun like that. It's just a different experience than riding together, and as she gets a bit more comfortable, I'm hoping she'll like to take a machine out of her own, and then we can bring two-seaters out or something like that. It'll give us a lot more flexibility. It'll be a lot more fun for making content. And it'll let the kids have a different experience too. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about having a good time with friends, family, and just building the community. The more people you have out here enjoying, the better it is. I also don't want to leave out the fact that Scott in the Talon and his wife Sarah are out here together most of the time. Shane and his wife Sue in the orange Turbo R RZR are riding together 90% of the time. And there's a bunch of other people in our crew that ride together as couples and get to share these experiences and enjoy them together. I know it sounds a little cliche, but I am a firm believer in the saying that couples that play together stay together, and I really feel that applies to families as a whole as well. Do you agree with what I'm saying? Do you ride with your wife or your husband or your family? Leave a comment, let me know. I love to hear what you guys are thinking. It really helps me make these videos better. Also, if you guys enjoy the content, please subscribe to the channel. Over 50% of the regular viewers actually aren't subscribed to the channel, so please just smash that subscribe button. It helps us out a lot, doesn't cost you anything. If you'd like to help support the channel in other ways, then you can follow us on social media, on Facebook and on Instagram, and you can also check out our Shopify store and get yourself some cool custom Team AJP merch. Dang, did you see the backfire out of the KRX there? That looks super cool. Speaking about exhaust, I know there's a lot of opinions on what makes a good exhaust system or what you look for in an exhaust. I know some people love loud straight pipe sounding exhausts, and I'm not going to argue that they don't sound sweet. They do. They sound badass. They sound like trophy trucks, and they really let that engine scream. But there's also a time and a place for that loud exhaust. You know, depending on where you ride, there might be certain noise restrictions. Some places are more strict than others. On top of that, you know, if you're trying to have a conversation and you're out on the trails riding all day or all weekend, that loud exhaust can get pretty annoying pretty quick and make it difficult to communicate. So these days when I'm shopping for an exhaust, I like to get something that sounds better than stock, a little more throaty, a more tuned sound, a better flow, maybe less heat, but not louder than stock, or not much louder than stock, similar dB readings. That's why I like the GGB exhaust systems. When you get their Trail series, it's very close to a stock decibel rating. I know there's other companies that do that as well, and then there's other companies that just have obnoxiously loud exhaust systems. So I'd love to hear what you guys think. What do you look for?
Hard, man.
Like really hard.
I just like
on what?
My wrist like this.
Oh, I just came off that thing and just went
perfect.
boom.
If not, I would have been into that. I should have my elbow bounced off the
Well, if you know where you hit, you can go back and find it.
No, you guys might run over. I'm like,
Well, that was another awesome rip. What a great day of riding we've been having. The weather's been great, the machines have been working awesome, trail conditions are great, everyone's getting along, and there's tons of awesome people and machines out. I mean, what can you complain about? Solid day, and we got a bit more fun coming your way because we're going to do a bit of a night ride in a moment.
Whoa. Nice. Sarah, you going or what? Always did a plan.
Well done. That was really well done. Good job.
Thank you, sir. I'm a good driver.
You want to pull? This is crazy.
night ride seems a lot like our day ride, where the battle wagon's acting like the tow truck. Well, obviously, Cowie needs the RZR to save it. I think you guys can figure out how the rest of the night went, so I'm not going to bore you with basically the same thing over and over here. We had a great day. We stayed out for a few more hours, hit a few hills that we hadn't hit a few more trails that we had. Everything was getting cold and extra icy, so we kept getting stuck. So the battle wagon got a good workout before we head back to camp. Hope you guys have enjoyed the videos from Minden Off-Road Park here. It's always a ton of fun riding at Minden Off-Road Park, no matter what time of year it is. But in the winter time, it's a special place because we don't have that many places to ride. And since Minden Off-Road Park is a private park, we can ride these trails all year long. So it's a ton of fun. And that's why I always come back here. We try to come here at least once or twice every season in the winter. Hoping we get some more good snow so we can come out and play again. As always, thanks for watching.
Good morning, guys. I didn't really finish things off well last night. We were out until, I didn't get back to my room till like 1 o'clock or something probably. And we just had a ton of fun. We went out for a night rip and then we went out for like 3 more. It's just, good times. You get back and then as the night goes on, the group slowly gets smaller and smaller. And at the end of the night, it was just me and Scott and the Talon. But we had a blast. We went out. We did some more scenic kind of slow cruising at night, just kind of in winter wonderland. Rock, you're going to try the Supercharged KRX? You know that it's like your first hit. It's free. And what happens after?
You pay for the second hit.
It looks like I'm going to take the KRX for a spin, the Supercharged one. I really want to see what it feels like. So Ken and Rhino said I can take it out. I've driven Corny's stock KRX, and Rock's going to take it out too to get a feel for it. Did you have a good time, my friend?
Me have a good time? No, not at all.
No.
Absolutely.
Good.
Still wearing shorts too.
We're going to do it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Soon.
The Talon's like ready to rock already.
Oh, this thing's just eating.
It survived your wife last night. It can handle you no problem.
Really?
It's true. I seen her driving. You should have seen. I never see you drive like that. I didn't even know this thing could do that. She was doing wheel stands.
Okay.
You think I'm kidding? I got video evidence.
Hey, I'd like to see it.
Oh no! It's hammer time. Is this how you don't pressure wash a Cowie? You hammer the dirt off of it,
you
right?
smash it.
See, here in Canada, this is how you wash your machine after a ride.
Yeah, these
go green, conserve water.
These kickers gotta go. They're terrible for
Do they hold too much debris?
all the time.
Even mud?
What's that?
Like in the summertime, they hold mud?
Horrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Almost to the point probably where like when you open your door, it's like you gotta fight it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why it won't open? Because it's frozen up and it's holding the door?
I actually busted.
Oh, shoot.
I busted the bottom.
Those are dumb. There's not enough clearance.
Yeah.
What if you bend it up a bit?
You
can't even open your door.
You're gonna have to go bow and loop.
You don't look like a guy that likes to go in and out of windows.
I am not. I am certainly not.
Yeah, Corny didn't like these OEM ones, so he got a custom set fabbed up because these go too high up, like you said, yeah.
I got the set that
full access does speed maybe. All right, brother.
So yeah, Craftworks Supercharger kit on here. I don't know all the details, but it's just a bolt-on kit he got online. He's done the clutching through JBS and a few other mods. Oh, you get around.
I do.
Thought you were driving a Honda a minute ago.
I was. Now I stole a Ford.
But the shorts haven't changed.
No, shorts are still there. Lady sexy knees.
Ooh, I like it natural.
Furry. Keeps your boat warm.
It's like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Exactly. Oh my lords and my babies.
Oh boy, the classic. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Mrs. Doubtfire. The Expedition looks like it survived. Little tip of advice for you guys: if you don't have bead locks running 4 PSI in the snow, is probably not a good idea. Is this a good idea?
Number 1, go fast.
Number 1, seatbelt. Number 2, hold on.
How do you put it in reverse?
Number 3, Brady spotted.
Number 4, his problem.
Oh, but that suspension is definitely not mine.
No. The suspension difference is insane.
Oh my god, the suspension.
It's awful. My RZR runs so much nicer.
Compared to mine, I can't. It's like, what is going on?
Yeah, the suspension feels choppy. Oh, it's awful.
It's so bad.
Oh my god. You can't even use the power.
No! It's unreal how well the suspension makes you feel safe.
Yeah, the suspension feels really rough.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm all over.
And they're notoriously good rod factory. Feel like, is it worse with the suspension?
You know, it's hard to feel the power because of the suspension, to be honest.
Well, the suspension is what puts all that power and that traction down, and out of the box the Kawasaki has notoriously good suspension, but I mean, this thing's modified. It's got 34s on it. It feels choppier than a stock KRX.
Because of the suspension, I don't feel the power that it has.
Because it can't put it down?
That's right.
It's not even squatting when you lay into it.
No.
This is a nice flat section. Lay into it a bit.
I'm scared. The bumps. It hurts.
It's all over the place.
You can't keep her still. You want to try it? I don't. Not with his.
Not with no one around.
No.
If the recovery machine was here, maybe.
You want to try it?
What's that?
You want to take it?
Yeah, I'll try it. I didn't feel a supercharger once.
Didn't either, honestly.
I'm not trying to be a dick.
Or maybe if the suspension was done, I could maybe feel it, but to be honest,
He needs to take this machine in and get. And this is on shock therapy springs. This is upgraded supposedly. I feel it rides worse than a factory KRX.
I think it does too, honestly.
I removed the shock therapy setup off my machine.
My factory setup, I loved it. It wasn't even that bad.
Dude, on my RZR, all the issues I was having with my drivability and feeling unconfident, as soon as I got rid of the shock therapy setup, I went with Steve and got it dialed in.
Yeah.
It is like I bought a new machine.
Yeah.
And this thing feels oversprung, and it's got too much preload in it.
Yeah.
You can feel the chop.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
You have the iBox springs as well?
Correct.
Yes.
And I went from OEM to like helper springs
Yeah.
to shock therapy to Steve setup. So I've done every step of the way. It's not like I just went to that and I don't know anything different. Let's see what this is. Were you in high or were you in low?
I was high.
I'm gonna try it in low first. And we're in 4x4?
Yeah.
Oh man, just the steering wheel position for me is weird. And it doesn't. Oh yeah. Oh, because he's got this wheel bringing it out more too.
No, he doesn't.
No?
No, because mine comes up. That's what I said.
Yeah, I'm really tall. I feel I can't get my hands between my knees. Especially in all this winter here. You can hear something's going on back there.
And low, you can hear it.
Oh, the pedals are really close. I hit the Like I'm hitting the gas and the brake at the same time.
So on mine, I actually made my own gas pedal because I was doing the same
I
thing
would
with my
bend
Cali.
that brake pedal out because
That's literally what I did. I bent mine over and then I stretched it as well.
That's my size 14 boot there. Like I'm hitting. I
don't have a size 14 and I hit both pedals. I had to do the same thing.
And there's a lot of room there.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm at 4 high. Let me go over this. Let's see how it crawls. Visibility is a little different than what I'm used to. I'm gonna see what it feels like here.
Yeah, but to be in low, but to use low gear to feel that though, it's not worth it.
It should be a bat out of hell in high gear.
That's what I thought.
And I am in 4-wheel drive?
Yeah.
3-wheel drive, right? Because it's unlocked. It definitely got more kick than an OEM Kawasaki.
It breaks loose quicker, but
like it lights up the tires like it usually would. Suspension doesn't have what it takes to keep up with the new power.
What good's all the power if you can't get it to the ground?
And that's, so let's be honest, the strongest thing Kawi has done is it's brought us a machine out of the box that lays down 99.9% of the power in a usable way.
Yeah.
And if you take any of that away, you're taking away the best thing Kawi gave us. Because that's why these things climb so good. They have this ability to like lay the power down. They don't have a lot of power, but you use all of it. In the RZR, a lot of the power gets converted into useless wheel spin. As soon as you spin, it's game over, right? You can kind of hear it a bit. Now, I don't know if it's a gearing thing also. This thing just might not be geared to really allow that thing to do what it wants to. Oh, there's no park?
No.
No, it's
just
got
cool.
an e-brake, but it's frozen, so don't worry about it.
Thanks, man.
That was Julian by the KRX.
I have mixed feelings on it.
Go get your suspension down.
Yes.
You're losing so much of that power.
Your shocks feel absolutely terrible.
Oh my God,
terrible.
I wish you could take mine right now just to feel suspension difference.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, the shocks feel horrendous. Even with and these are shock therapy. They feel worse than OEM.
Yeah.
It's like it's all preload.
Oh yeah, the internals are just spring rates off.
Yeah, you got to get Steve to look at this thing. That was the whole thing, the whole time. We weren't even talking about the supercharger, about how bad the ride quality is. Yeah.
We're like, I can't do this.
It's not a diss, like it's still good.
Oh, I know.
You can feel the supercharger, but Rock was saying, he's like, you know, you probably get a lot more return if the machine reacted properly suspension-wise.
Oh, I'm aware.
Because it's not even squatting.
Yeah, that's good.
Like it should squat when you lay into it.
Yeah. Oh, I knew they had
losing
the
that
spring
power.
rates.
You're not getting.
Yeah.
A lot of people complain about that with shock therapy. The rates are way off.
Yeah, it's because they've done a lot of really good marketing, and I think as they've grown huge.
Yeah. Now they're drive-by suspensions.
Yeah. It's cool though, man. Thanks for letting me drive it.
Yeah. So what do you think? You getting one?
I tried after the suspension was done.
I
would have to say that because I don't know. I didn't like. I don't know.
As an outside observer, this is my opinion. If this was what he was picturing in his head, he'd be out here right now saying, I'm buying a supercharger kit. And that's not the reaction we're seeing.
No.
That's it though. It's not the supercharger's bad. It's not the supercharger doesn't work good.
I don't care if he buys one or not.
It's like, we were expecting it to be more violent.
It's not. It's linear.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It's definitely got
You feel it in the high RPM.
Yeah, it's not making much.
You don't have that lag in the beginning. Like you usually do. That's gone. I will say that's gone.
Although, did you notice it has like you let off the throttle and for a split second it's like it's still accelerating.
Yeah.
Because that belt needs to slow down.
Yeah, there's momentum.
Yeah, so you feel that, like I let off, in my RZR being turbo, I feel like that bit of lag off the start.
Yeah.
In this thing, when I let off, I feel it's not done accelerating yet.
Yeah.
It needs another second to finish what I was doing, and then it dies down.
Yeah, you got that turbine still spinning.
Like that belt's still attached there, so it's gotta,
It's hardwired to the brain.
Yeah, it's cool. It feels better than, like, it feels good. I want to try it on a day where there's actual grip, because like I can't even hit the gas. It's just spinning. You can't steer because these tires suck in the snow, right?
And
so
then it's so rutted back there.
Yeah.
So you can't.
I was sideways.
For me to throw an opinion right now would be
unfair. Yeah. I'm undecided. I think it's cool. Right now, I'm more on the side of the supercharger. It's definitely cool. It's noticeable.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it's unfair too, because like I was ripping down there and it was slippery, and I just spent 2 days riding that trail with studs in.
Yeah.
That alone, if you added to this machine, it would probably feel insane.
Yeah. Oh, I'll have studs next winter for sure.
I want a rain check on a ride on a dry day.
I would say the same. If I could try it again on another day.
So right now,
maybe after the suspension's done.
I have no opinion.
So I'm gonna say
no
exactly.
opinion.
Same.
Simply, like, this is my baseline. Let's try it in some other conditions before we say something.
Yeah, this is terrible. Like,
terrible.
Well, it's rutted, it's icy. We've all been polishing that run for 3 days, right?
I don't think Scott wants to drag racing out in the street here.
No, well, we got plenty of opportunity to try it out.
Oh yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
Are you satisfied with it?
I love it.
That's the most important thing then.
Because I've had it before we had snow and traction and dirt and everything.
You gotta get your shocks dialed in, no matter what it costs.
That's why it's going to Steve.
It's gonna feel like you got a new machine, because when I'm out there all weekend, I just can't get out of my head, no matter how many times I hit those whooped out sections, is how good it feels.
Yeah.
It just feels unnatural. Then I get into this thing, I'm like, okay, this is what you assume it would feel like.
Yeah.
So like when I was watching that KRX, the red one, what was his name? Jeff, yesterday, behind me and in front of me, on 35s.
Yeah.
It was just the way it worked. He was able to use all that power, no studs on tires for the snow, and he was keeping up with me most of the time. Yeah.
Oh, Jeff can ride.
Yeah, but like the way that machine responded, when you're behind it, you can see that suspension working, and it looks dialed.
Yeah, this thing's way overdue.
This thing just feels
all
stiff.
All our shocks are done. Heather's is done by Steve.
Yep.
Jeff's is done by Steve. Mine's done.
We're like
Kelly's
preaching Steve here, but I mean, it's legit. He knows his stuff.
Yeah.
And locally, we don't have options. It's not like we're in the States and there's 6 shock guys to go to.
Yeah.
We're lucky we're kind of close to Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be that for 5 minutes in, I'm like, it's the suspension. I can't feel the supercharger because of the suspension. And maybe just because I'm going from mine that's fully tuned and so it's riding on a cushion.
That's it.
Which is weird, because you're almost gonna say yours feels better, because you're even ignoring the power.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Feels better.
That's what I mean. So it's unfair for me to say anything, because it's not apples to apples on any.
So if he had a similar suspension setup to yours, which would be easy because Steve's done so many of these, he'd dial you in and then try this. You get rid of the washboard. Now you can focus on steering and power.
Feeling that power.
Grip. Don't do it.
Because right now, 90% of my focus is don't drive off the trail.
That's it.
Right?
You're sideways all the time.
I wouldn't say I'm disappointed by any means. I think it's pretty cool.
No, by no means.
I expected it to sound a little different. I thought I'd hear a little bit of a You can hear it when you let off at high RPM. You hear a little bit of that whistle.
If I vented to the outside,
then it'll sound
then
evil.
it'll sound like yours.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Right now, I have it vented back to the airbox.
That alone will make it sound twice as powerful.
And the sound is everything.
Sound is everything. Yeah.
I might actually vent it to the outside.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll have to get on this one.
Did you enjoy yourself this weekend?
Oh, dude, that was nuts.
Really good time, isn't it? We should plan another winter ride. I really want to do Quebec.
What?
Quebec's got fully groomed winter trails for side-by-side.
Dude, I'm in.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do.
They run right parallel with the sled trails.
Yeah, like you're allowed on tires. Yeah, you don't need tracks.
They have
or
their
nothing.
own groomed trails for side-by-sides and ATVs.
Yeah.
Sign
like
me up.
hundreds of kilometers.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look into it in the next little while.
Yeah.
If we plan a trip out there, I'll let everyone know. So while we're done here, gonna head home. Trailer's all loaded up, truck's all warm. I'm just gotta buckle up and I'm ready to hit the road. Got about a 3.5 hour drive or so by the time I get back. So hopefully that's smooth sailing. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Ride safe out there.